Boxing here at the Great Western Forum. Robert Garcia, promising young featherweight, against Francisco Arroyo, scheduled for 6 rounds. Ruben, you were right on the money about good old Campos. That was it. 6 rounds. He wasn't going to come out, and Avendano made sure about that. Jimmy Lennon Jr. standing by to introduce the participants, Garcia and Arroyo, and here's Lennon.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This next bout coming your way features featherweights in action. It is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. At this time, introducing the referee in charge of the bout, Ernie Swanks. Well, fans, here we go. Introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the red corner. He enters the ring with red and black trunks, representing La Colonia Boxing Club in Oxnard, California. He weighed in at 124 1/4 pounds. His fine young record is unblemished with 3 wins, no losses, all 3 wins by way of knockout. Introducing Robert Grandpa Garcia. And his opponent across the ring. On my right, fighting out of the blue corner in this 6-round featherweight bout, he is wearing blue trunks and fighting out of Los Angeles, California by way of Michoacan, Mexico. He weighed in 125 1/2 pounds. His record, 3 wins, only 1 loss, 1 win by way of knockout. Please welcome to the ring, Francisco Arroyo. Once again, here's a referee in charge, Ernie Swanks.
Let's bring him out. Everybody's been instructed. Are there any questions? No questions. Touch gloves. Let's go to work. Good luck.
All right, a closer look at these two. Garcia's 5'7", so's Arroyo. There's just about 3/4 of a pound difference. Arroyo is 5 years older and has 1 inch in the reach department. Francisco Arroyo is in the blue trunks and Robert Garcia in the red and black. Youngster out of Oxnard, and one they think has got a promising future in boxing. 3-0. Provides us with all kinds of notes and sidebars. Expended a whole page on this kid. He thinks he's really a prospect. 3-0 and all by knockouts. 5'7", 124 1/2 pounds. Ernie Swanks, the referee. Have you seen Garcia before, Ruben?
No, I haven't, but I looked over in his corner, and he's got Ruben Solorio as his trainer. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's Arroyo. He's a heck of a he's a heck of a fighter, he was, Ruben Solorio. But Garcia I've not seen, and I've only heard about him.
Nori Takatani, who's a businessman, Japanese businessman here in Los Angeles, is handling Garcia's career. WBA junior lightweight champion Genaro Hernandez is also in the stable with Garcia. Right hand lead by Garcia. This one's scheduled for 6 rounds. I want to remind you again about the pay-per-view big championship night of boxing coming out of the Las Vegas Hilton. March the 13th, Saturday night. Oscar De La Hoya will be in action against Jeff Mayweather. Chiquita Gonzalez will go in a title unification bout against Michael Carbajal. That should be a dandy. Oscar De La Hoya. Boy, Arroyo got jolted by a solid shot to the body. And Jorge Paez will be on the card as well. Ruben and I and Al Bernstein will be there, and we hope you'll be joining us. Pay-per-view. March 13th from the Las Vegas Hilton. One of your favorite towns, isn't it? We'd love it.
I started my career in Las Vegas.
Another good right hand by Garcia.
This kid's a fighter.
Yes, and I think the crowd is with him. Every time he throws a punch, it's a new and an on. Francisco Arroyo in blue. Gamely fighting back. He too is a young fighter. 23 with a record of 3-1-1 as a professional. Round one, a very busy one, comes to a close. We'll be back. Number two, look back at round one, and that solid left hand by Garcia drove Arroyo back into the ropes. And now we pick up action live here in round number two, scheduled for 6 featherweights, 125.5 for Arroyo and 124.5 for Garcia. Garcia in the black and red. Arroyo slips in his own corner, and they'll throw a little rosin over there. Nice sportsmanlike move on the part of Garcia. Not to take a shot at Arroyo.
Other fans are brutal.
Garcia's 18 years of age. Arroyo 23. Bangs him to the body, and Arroyo holds on, and who can blame him? Like a lot of young fighters, Garcia seems a little impatient, Ruben. He wants to put him away with one punch.
Well, that's just the inexperience right now, Tom, you know. Gets over anxious and wants to knock him out after he hurts him with that one shot, but he's got to pick his shots. This kid's a good fighter. It's nice to see these young kids fighting on Prime Network. They got all that national exposure. Forum Boxing has done a remarkable job.
This is round two. It's scheduled for 6. Left hand, Garcia, every time he connects, seems to send Arroyo into a bit of a rubber leg dance. Overhand right. Another right hand. Set Arroyo against the ropes. Hits him with a right. A couple of left working to the body. Arroyo's manager, Amy Solorio. The young lady in Arroyo's corner. Round two coming to a close. Been all Garcia so far. We'll be back. Round number 3 scheduled for 6 featherweights. Robert Garcia, black trunks trimmed in red. Francisco Arroyo in the solid blue. I told you about March 13th up in Las Vegas, the pay-per-view fight card, big night. Reminder that Prime Network's next bill of fare from the Great Western Forum on the 22nd of March. And that'll have Biggs going against Dangerous Dave Dixon. Hold on. The big guy will take over. Either man has been down. Wild flurry. Body punches. Bangs a left hand to the body of Garcia.
I have a funny feeling this could be the last round.
You think we're all right? Let's take it a step further. Who's going to do what to who? Do you expect Garcia to put him away?
Come on, Tommy. I don't think you could think otherwise, Tom, but I don't know. After the way you scored that one round of the Campos Avendano fight, nothing surprises me.
I'm going to tell you something. The guy gave Campos 2 rounds while he was out there.
Bless your little heart.
Hey. So did Burton Gilliam. I checked with Burton.
Yeah,
And you know Burton's an outstanding judge.
Yeah, but Bubba's blind in one eye and you can't see out the other.
No. This is round number 3, scheduled for 6. Overhand right thrown by Garcia, and a follow-up with a straight right hand. Another sends Arroyo against the rope. Garcia trying to measure his man now. Garcia spins off the ropes, comes to the center of the ring. Cut over the right eye of Arroyo.
Oh, that's an ugly cut. I don't think there's any use to prolonging this agony here.
All of a sudden, Garcia goes southpaw. And it's obvious Arroyo's having trouble seeing out of that eye. Ernie Swanks is watching it closely. Garcia popping away at him. Arroyo is one tough guy, keeps fighting back. The crowd loves it. And now Swanks separates the two men, and a real flow of crimson from the right eye of Arroyo. Keeps brushing at it. That looks like it's right in next to the nose. All right, we'll follow Garcia back to his corner, and it'll be a busy time over in Arroyo's corner. Now, ring doctor comes in now. As you look at Garcia, he's unmarked. It's right up near the bridge of the nose, inside the corner of the eye.
That's not a good spot for it either, Tommy. That could affect.
Okay, take it out.
I hope they stop it.
It's not bleeding right now, so I have to let it continue.
Doctor whispering some instructions. I think they're going to let it, Ernie. They're going to let it go.
It's again?
Now I think this is the last round.
No necesita cambiar los golpes.
Hay que luchar, hay que pelear bien.
Con tu fe.
Ya lo están controlando las
Amy
armas, nada,
Solorio is
lucha, ánimo, ánimo.
Solorio,
Dale una lección de boxeo,
the
pásalo,
manager in the
dale,
corner.
gente. Que se aloque y pásalo, pero bien cubierto, ¿ok? Vamos, aunque sea un round más, vamos.
They want him to go out,
Swing it.
throw punches, just go out. He says, even if this is the last round, baby, go out, throw some punches. I don't think they should let this fight continue, but I always lean towards the fighter.
There's another look back at Garcia. Looks like a man on a mission. Down the right, missing with the left. Oh, big right hand.
What a shot.
Waiting for the bell, and that brings him out to round number 4. Garcia, sensing the end could be near. I'm sure if he doesn't, why Arroyo does. Well, instructions, go out and throw some punches. Arroyo, neither man has done a thing yet as round 4 gets underway, scheduled for 6. Francisco Arroyo in blue. Robert Garcia, black, trimmed in red, has had by far the best of it. Chopping right hand. Arroyo suffered a cut just inside the corner of his eye, right up by the bridge of his nose, and it flowed rather copiously in round number 3. See from this angle, I don't think it's been reopened.
Oh, good body shot.
Yes, by Arroyo. Hangs away again with that left hand to the body. Oh, solid right uppercut thrown by Garcia.
Let me tell you that Ruben Solorio was a fighter back in the early 80s, and he did a remarkable job on that cut. It hasn't been bleeding.
No.
I'm sure he's taken some shots on it. Look at those shots. Good.
Straight up the middle. I don't remember Solario. What kind of a fighter was he?
He was a boxer puncher, Tom. He fought them all. He fought at the Olympic Auditorium.
Yeah. And right eye is a worrisome, bothersome thing for Arroyo. And an inviting target for young Robert Garcia. Has his man against the ropes. Banging away. Nice right hand by Arroyo, but he can't hardly stem the flurry. Solid right hand. Arroyo fighting really on courage and guts, and Ernie Swanks looks him right in the face.
What does it take, Tom?
I don't know.
Look at that eye.
I know. Yeah, I think it would take something like a brick coming out of the darkness to beat Garcia here tonight against Arroyo, but Arroyo continues to throw punches and hang in there. Another hand has him doing a dance. Garcia won't let his man get away. Swank steps between the two. Arroyo bouncing up and down. Garcia has him on the ropes. Arroyo weathers round number 4. And will follow him back to his corner. So far, Garcia's pitching a shutout. And again, the doctor comes in to take a look at
Way behind.
Now it's
you
time.
want to continue?
Now
Give me
it's
a minute.
time.
You can go one more. I want to ask the fighter. ¿Quieres seguir?
One more. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, his eye's too
All right.
bad, Tom. Look at that. He's not going
They're gonna keep going.
Uno más, vamos a continuar, uno más.
No, no es nada, ni sangre. Échale ganas, Francisco. Con Dios todo es posible. Lucha, si tú pudieras pelear aquí.
La vaselina es mía, ok. No trae nada, la cortadita es el último round.
He said this is the last round.
Es lo último round, si no
Puedes ver bien, ok.
If you can't see too good, this is the last round. Look at his eyes. I mean,
Da el quinto. Pero no te
But
preocupes.
that eye is slowly swelling shut in addition to the cut. Garcia bangs him with a left, solid right. Another right hand, and Arroyo, to his credit and his courage, continues to flail away, but to little advantage. So they come out for round number 5. Arroyo is really the worst for wear. Here they come, scheduled for 6.
there's that saying, Tommy, reflects back to this fight, and in a lot of fights, you never know if it will stop too soon, but you always know when to stop too late.
Yep.
Now from here on, Arroyo is going to take some punches that he doesn't need to take.
And yet, although my Spanish is terrible, I got the impression he wanted to continue.
Yes, he did, but that's just a fighter's instinct, Tom.
Garcia, the young 18-year-old, undefeated, 3-0. Arroyo, 23, 3-1-1. He's got to be having a tough time seeing out of that eye, and of course it's a bothersome thing, not only from that aspect, but he keeps brushing at it with his glove. They've done a remarkable job of stopping the flow of blood. It was really something in the 3rd round. Here we are in the 5th.
You know what's going to happen? He's not going to be able to see the left hand come in anymore, and that's just going to invite more punishment to the face or to the cut.
I don't know. He's a tough kid, this Arroyo. Sometimes to a fighter's detriment. One of the old accolades, they say, boy, what a tough guy. And the tough guys end up taking punch after punch after punch, and many of them needlessly.
Huh?
Yeah. Did I wake you up there?
No, I'm just too upset. I took many punches myself, and I can understand what you're saying. It's always nice being the boxer. You don't get hit many times.
Well, it's been as one-sided as a mugging, really. Garcia following him across the ropes, banging away at will. Arroyo vainly, courageously trying to fight back, but it's become a messy thing here now. Garcia almost almost tiring at the task, but not really. Staying right on top of his man, banging away. Arroyo, his mouthpiece half out. Garcia, one of a promising group of young fighters in the Southern California area. On the other hard here, there's the mouthpieces out. We got just a handful of seconds. They're going to wash the mouthpiece off with about 4 seconds to go. That's Garcia you're looking at. Been a one-sided affair.
As a mugging, huh?
Just about as one-sided. Seconds remaining. Garcia back to the task, and that's the end of the 5th round. The referee, the doctor, has ordered this fight stopped, and I think by the looks of the face of Francisco Arroyo, you know perfectly well why. It could have been stopped a couple of rounds ago. He was taking a severe beating. Courageous though he was, why the fans here at the Great Western Forum, when the signal came that the fight was being stopped, why they applauded. For this young man, the winner, of course, Garcia, but also that the ring officials had wisdom enough to stop this one-sided affair. Jimmy Lennon Jr. has the official time. It ended in the 5th, unable to answer the bell for the 6th. Here's Jimmy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has been stopped at the end of round number 5 on advice of ringside physician Dr. Adam Carnes. The referee in charge, Ernie Swag, stops the contest. Winner by way of knockout. He is still undefeated with a record of 4-0, with all 4 wins coming by way of knockout, Robert Garcia.
Robert Garcia, 4-0 now, and all of the victories by knockout. He's a promising young fighter, just 18, and you'll be seeing more of him from the Great Western Forum as the weeks and months go by. All right, we'll be back to tell you who the Miss Ringsider winner is tonight and more. Don't go away. We'll be back at the Western Forum in a moment as Garcia celebrates his 4th win in a row.